Have you ever felt like you were born for something greater, something beyond the ordinary life that most people accept without question? It's as if there's a whisper deep inside you, something that pulls you toward an unknown destiny, urging you to step into a role that no one else can play. This feeling is not by chance. It's the call of the chosen ones, those individuals who are destined to awaken, not only to their own potential, but to a greater purpose that goes beyond their individual lives. You are part of this. You are one of the chosen ones, and your awakening is the key to unlocking a world that only a few can truly see. It's easy to dismiss this feeling, to tell yourself that maybe you're just imagining things, or that the world doesn't really need someone like you. But that's where the illusion lies, because the truth is, the world needs you now more than ever. The time for your awakening has arrived. You've been through trials, hardship, and pain, and yet you're still standing, still seeking answers, still searching for that deeper meaning. That, my friend, is the essence of the chosen ones. You've been prepared for this moment, whether you realize it or not, and now it's time to stop hiding, stop questioning, and start embracing the fire that's been burning within you all along. The energy shift from dormant to fierce. There comes a moment in everyone's life when something changes. It's subtle at first, a quiet shift within your soul, and you might not notice it right away. But then, as the days go by, something begins to stir inside of you, something fierce, something alive. It's as if your energy has been dormant for years, waiting for the right time to awaken. And then it does. The world around you may not immediately see it, but you feel it. A surge of power, a heightened awareness, a knowing that you're no longer the person you once were. You've stepped into a new frequency, one that cannot be contained, one that is too hot to handle, and it scares you a little because it's unfamiliar. But let me tell you, this is what you've been waiting for. The dormant energy inside of you is waking up, and it's pushing you to be something greater than you ever thought possible. It's a fire that's burning in your soul, a passion that cannot be ignored. It's no longer a gentle spark. It's a blazing inferno that is ready to consume everything that stands in your way. This energy shift is not just a personal transformation, it's cosmic, and it's happening to you because you are meant for something extraordinary. The world may not be ready for the force of nature you're becoming, but that's okay. You weren't born to fit in. You were born to stand out, to rise, and to awaken the power within that's been lying dormant for far too long. Recognizing the illusion of control, breaking through the facade. For years, you've been told what to do, how to think, and who to be. Society, family, friends, even your own doubts have tried to control your every move, pushing you into boxes that never fit. You were told that success looks a certain way, that happiness is only for those who follow the prescribed path. But now, as your energy shifts and you awaken to your true potential, you begin to see things clearly. You realize that the control others tried to have over you was nothing more than an illusion, a carefully constructed facade designed to keep you small and manageable. The truth is, they never had the upper hand. They only made you believe they did. You see through their lies, their manipulations, their feigned sense of power, and it's liberating. The masks that were once worn to deceive you are now falling off, revealing the truth. The world has been conditioned to suppress your true power. But no more. The veil has been lifted, and you now see the players for who they really are, weak pretenders trying to maintain an illusion of power, trying to control something they never had the right to. The truth is, you always had the power. The only thing that has changed is that now you are fully aware of it. And once you see the illusion for what it truly is, there's no going back. You can no longer be controlled, and you can no longer play by the old rules. You've broken free, and the world will never be the same. The power of authenticity, fire that transforms. Authenticity is not a trend. It's not something that can be faked or imitated. It's a raw, unfiltered expression of who you are, and when you embrace it, it's as if you've unlocked the most powerful force within you. Your authenticity is a fire that doesn't just burn, it transforms. Everything you touch, everything you do, is changed by the energy of your true self. When you step into your power, you stop playing by the rules set by others. You stop dimming your light to make others feel comfortable. You realize that your brilliance isn't something to apologize for, it's something to celebrate. People who are used to the old, controlled version of you will feel threatened by this new, authentic energy, and that's okay. The fire of authenticity isn't meant to please everyone. It's meant to clear away the falsehoods, to purify, to ignite change, and to inspire those who are ready to step into their own power. Your fire will burn through the illusions, burn through the limitations, and anyone who is ready to follow their own truth will feel that energy and be drawn to you. The truth is, when you are authentic, you become unstoppable. You become a force of nature, a magnetic presence that challenges the status quo. And this is exactly what the world needs right now: people who are willing to stand in their full power, who are unapologetic in their authenticity, and who are willing to burn away the lies that have kept humanity trapped for too long. You are this fire, and it's time to let it burn brightly, embracing cosmic struggles, challenges as divine lessons. Every challenge you faced, every setback, every heartbreak, it was not a punishment. It was a divine lesson, a test designed to push you beyond your limits and awaken the greatness within you. The universe doesn't throw obstacles in your path because it wants to see you suffer. It does so because it knows you're capable of more. The challenges were never about breaking you, they were about building you. They were designed to forge your spiritual strength, to teach you the lessons you needed to learn, and to prepare you for the divine role you are destined to play. Think back to the hardest moments in your life. They probably felt like the end of the road, like you would never be able to overcome them. But here you are, still standing, still fighting, still growing. The pain, the suffering, the challenges, they were all necessary. Without them, you wouldn't be the person you are today. They were the cosmic training ground that prepared you for this very moment. The truth is, the universe knew you had the strength to face these challenges and overcome them. It trusted you with the tough lessons because it knew you would emerge stronger, more resilient, and more in tune with your higher self. So, when life throws you another challenge, don't see it as an obstacle to overcome. See it as an opportunity for growth. A divine lesson that will push you closer to your true potential. Awakening your divine power, stepping into your true potential. There comes a moment in every chosen one's journey when they realize that the power they've been searching for has always been inside them. It's not something that can be given to you by anyone else. It's not something that can be taught or learned in a book. It's something that comes from within, something that awakens when you align with your true purpose. You may have spent years searching for external validation, waiting for permission to step into your greatness. But now, as you awaken to your divine potential, you realize that you don't need anyone's permission. You are the creator of your own reality. You have the power to manifest your desires, to shape your world, and to become the person you were always meant to be. The fear that once held you back is dissipating, and in its place is an unshakable confidence, a knowing that you are fully capable of anything you set your mind to. Your divine power is a force that cannot be denied, and as you step into it, you begin to see the world differently. Opportunities that once seemed out of reach now appear before you. Doors that once seemed closed are now wide open. And the best part, this is just the beginning. As you continue to embrace your divine power, you will step into even greater levels of success, abundance, and fulfillment. Your true potential is limitless, and now you are ready to claim it. Unmasking deception, seeing through the veils of illusion. Have you ever felt like something wasn't right, even when everything around you seemed perfect? Like you were being played, but you couldn't quite figure out how? It's as though there's a curtain, a veil that shields you from the truth, and you're only now beginning to pull it back. For years, I lived under a cloud of uncertainty, questioning my path and whether the choices I made were truly my own. I always felt as if there was something behind the scenes, something hidden, pulling the strings. It wasn't until I fully embraced my awakening that the truth became clear. The veil was lifted, and I saw everything for what it truly was. The truth is, we've all been living under a cloud of illusions, whether from society, the people around us, or even our own self-doubt. The reality we've been taught to accept isn't necessarily the truth. It's a carefully crafted illusion designed to keep us small, keep us controlled, keep us believing that we are powerless. But when you start to see through the deception, it's like stepping into the light for the first time. The masks begin to fall away one by one. The false faces, the manipulations, the games people have played, you begin to see them all. And it's a shocking realization because you once believed in these illusions. You once allowed them to shape your reality. But now you know better. The veil is gone and you can no longer unsee the truth. And let me tell you, that's incredibly liberating. The moment you see through the lies is the moment your true power is unlocked. You realize that none of these false constructs have ever had power over you. They were only ever illusions, and now that you see them for what they are, you can free yourself from them. It's time to stop living in the shadows of deception. The truth is, you've always had the power to create your own reality. Now, it's time to reclaim it and step into your full potential, unshackled by the lies that once held you back. The power of sovereignty, claiming your birthright. Sovereignty is something that's often misunderstood. It's not just about being independent or doing things on your own. It's much deeper than that. Sovereignty is about claiming your birthright as a divine being, recognizing that you are the master of your own life and that no one else has the right to control or dictate your path. For years, I sought validation from others. I allowed people's opinions, expectations, and judgments to shape how I lived my life. I thought that if I could just meet their standards, I would be happy. But I was wrong. I had forgotten the most important truth, that I am the only one who gets to define my worth, my success, and my journey. Sovereignty is about reclaiming that power. It's about recognizing that you were born with everything you need to navigate this world. You have the ability to shape your destiny, to choose your path, and to live a life that aligns with your highest purpose. It's time to stop seeking permission from others. It's time to stop waiting for someone else to give you the green light. You've always had the power to make the decisions that are best for you. Sovereignty means stepping into your true power and owning your choices without hesitation or fear. It means recognizing that you don't need anyone's approval to live the life you've always dreamed of. You don't need to fit into anyone's mold. You were born to stand out, to blaze your own trail, and to live unapologetically. And when you embrace your sovereignty, when you step into your full power, something magical happens. The world around you begins to shift. Opportunities open up in ways you never thought possible. People who once tried to control or manipulate you start to fall away, and in their place, you attract the right people, those who support and empower you. This is your birthright, the right to live freely, without limits, and it's time to claim it. Stop waiting. Stop asking for permission. The power is already within you. It's time to stand tall and walk in your sovereignty unapologetically, rising above the noise, transforming adversity into triumph. Adversity is a part of life. It's something we all face. But what if I told you that adversity doesn't have to defeat you? In fact, it can be the very thing that propels you toward your greatest triumphs. I've been through my share of challenges, loss, betrayal, self-doubt, and countless setbacks. But looking back, I can see how each of those challenges was actually a blessing in disguise. They were the fire that forged me, the crucible that transformed me into someone stronger, wiser, and more resilient. The truth is, adversity isn't meant to break you. It's meant to reveal your true strength. Every time you face a challenge, you are given the opportunity to rise above it, to learn from it, and to come out the other side even more powerful than before. It's easy to get caught up in the noise of life, the criticism, the negativity, the doubts of others. But here's the thing, none of that matters. The opinions of others don't define your worth. The setbacks you've experienced don't determine your future. What matters is how you choose to respond to adversity. Will you let it break you, or will you rise above it and transform it into something beautiful? The choice is yours. I can tell you from experience that the moment you decide to rise above the noise, to stop letting the challenges control your emotions, something incredible happens. You begin to see adversity as an opportunity for growth. You begin to see setbacks as stepping stones on your path to success. And when you make that shift in perspective, the world opens up to you in ways you never thought possible. The noise of negativity fades away, and all that's left is your clear, unwavering focus on your goals. You rise above it all, and in doing so, you turn every adversity into a triumph. Embracing intuition, the divine guidance within. Intuition is often seen as something mystical or elusive, something that only a few special people seem to have. But I'm here to tell you that intuition is a gift we all have. It's the inner knowing, the gut feeling, the quiet voice within that guides us toward what's best for us. For much of my life, I ignored my intuition. I relied on logic, on what others told me, and on external validation to make my decisions. But the more I ignored that inner voice, the more disconnected I felt. It wasn't until I started truly listening to my intuition that everything began to change. I began to trust myself in ways I never had before. I stopped second-guessing myself and started making decisions that were in alignment with my soul's purpose. And that's when the magic started happening. Intuition is divine guidance. It's the universe communicating with you, guiding you toward your highest good. When you trust your intuition, you tap into a wisdom that goes beyond logic or reason. You begin to understand that there's a force much greater than yourself at work in your life, and that force is always guiding you toward your highest potential. So, how do you begin to embrace your intuition? Start by quieting the noise around you. Take time each day to sit in silence, to listen to your inner voice, and to trust the guidance that comes from within. Don't dismiss the small nudges, the subtle feelings that arise. They are messages from your higher self, and they are leading you toward the life you were meant to live. The more you listen, the stronger your intuition becomes. And the more you trust it, the more you will experience the divine flow of life unfolding around you. Embrace your intuition. It is your greatest ally in the journey toward your highest self. Manifesting the future, your power to create reality. We are all creators of our own reality. I know it's hard to believe sometimes, especially when life feels like it's happening to you rather than with you. But I promise you, you have the power to create the life you want. For years, I felt like a victim of circumstance, like life was something that happened to me and that I had no control over. But then something changed. I started to realize that the key to manifesting the future I desired was not about fighting against the circumstances, but about aligning with them. The universe, I realized, is always working with us, not against us. And when you begin to consciously co-create with the universe, everything changes. Manifestation isn't just about wishing for things to happen. It's about aligning your thoughts, feelings, and actions with your desires. It's about knowing that you are worthy of everything you want and that the universe is always ready to deliver. The process begins with clarity. You have to be clear about what you want. You can't manifest something if you're uncertain about it. Once you have clarity, the next step is to take inspired action. Manifestation isn't passive. It requires you to act in alignment with your desires. But when you combine clarity, belief, and action, that's when the magic happens. The universe begins to respond, and what you once thought was impossible starts to materialize. You start to see opportunities where there were none. You start to meet the right people. You start to find the resources you need to make your dreams a reality. And the more you trust in your ability to create, the faster your reality begins to shift. You are a powerful creator, and it's time to start manifesting the life you deserve. Facing the cosmic battle, the resistance you will encounter. As you step into your true power, as you begin to embrace your sovereignty and manifest your desires, something will happen. Resistance will rise. It's inevitable. The universe works in dualities, light and dark, creation and destruction, ease and struggle. And as you move closer to your true purpose, the resistance you encounter will increase. But here's the truth. Resistance isn't something to fear. It's something to embrace. When you encounter resistance, it's a sign that you are on the right path. It means you are breaking through the barriers that have held you back for so long. The opposition you face will come in many forms: fear, doubt, criticism, and even external challenges. But with every challenge, you grow stronger. You will face resistance from the world around you, but more often than not, the greatest resistance will come from within. The doubts, the fears, the limiting beliefs that have been ingrained in you for years, they will try to stop you, but you are stronger than they are. And when you face this resistance head-on, you will find that it has no power over you. It's all smoke and mirrors, a test of your resolve. You must trust that the resistance you face is just another step on your journey. It's not a sign to turn back. It's a sign to push forward, to rise above, and to keep moving toward your destiny. And when you do, you will find that the resistance fades, the universe will shift, and the doors that once seemed closed will open wide. Keep going, keep pushing, keep embracing the power that is yours, because the resistance you face is just the universe testing your strength, and you are stronger than anything that stands in your way. Strengthening the inner light, the power of authenticity. Have you ever felt like the world was trying to make you fit into a box that wasn't made for you? For so many years, I lived my life according to the expectations of others. I was constantly adjusting who I was to please people around me, trying to meet standards I didn't even believe in. But the moment I started to embrace my authenticity, everything shifted. Suddenly, I was no longer pretending to be something I wasn't. The energy I exuded was real. And that authenticity, my real, unfiltered self, became the brightest light in my life. At first, it felt vulnerable. I questioned myself, would people still accept me? Would they like me? Would they understand my truth? But here's what I learned. True power lies in authenticity. When you are unapologetically yourself, when you allow your inner light to shine, something incredible happens. You stop attracting the wrong people and start attracting the right ones. You begin to magnetize the opportunities, the people, and the experiences that are aligned with your soul's purpose. This is the power of authenticity. It's not just about being real with others, it's about being real with yourself. It's about embracing your true essence, with all your strengths and flaws, and showing up as the most authentic version of who you are. There's a force that radiates from within when you stand in your truth. That force becomes unstoppable. It's like a light that not only illuminates your path, but also lights the way for others. The more you lean into this authenticity, the brighter that light becomes. It can never be extinguished because it is fueled by something eternal, your soul. Embrace it, nurture it, allow your light to grow. The world needs it now more than ever. Don't hide who you are. Your authenticity is your power, and it is what will carry you through every storm, every challenge, and every obstacle. The time for doubt is over. Full confidence in your path. There's a moment in every person's journey when they must make a choice, continue to doubt themselves or trust fully in their path. I remember the countless nights I spent questioning myself. Was I on the right track? Was I really cut out for this? Was I just imagining things, or was my inner calling real? The truth is, I spent far too much time second-guessing my intuition, doubting my worth, and allowing fear to control my decisions. But there came a turning point. A day when I realized that doubt was my biggest obstacle. Doubt wasn't keeping me humble. It wasn't protecting me from failure. It was holding me back from stepping into the greatness that I knew, deep down, I was capable of. And I knew I wasn't the only one. So many of us spend years living in a fog of doubt, unsure of whether we're doing the right thing, unsure of whether we're worthy of success, unsure of our place in the world. But here's the truth. Doubt is a lie. It's a story we tell ourselves to stay safe, to stay small, to avoid the discomfort of stepping into the unknown. And the moment you choose to stop doubting, the moment you choose to trust in your path, everything changes. The confidence you once searched for outside of yourself becomes an inherent part of who you are. No longer will you wait for permission or validation. You won't look for others to tell you that you're on the right path, you'll know it. When you choose to fully step into your purpose, to trust that every step you take is leading you exactly where you need to go, the universe will begin to meet you with opportunities, synchronicities, and guidance. You don't need to figure it all out right now. All you need to do is move forward with confidence, trust your instincts, and know that the path will unfold as it should. The time for doubt is over. Step into your power, trust your journey. You are exactly where you need to be. The cosmic connection, your role in the collective awakening. Have you ever felt a sense of purpose that transcends your individual life? A pull towards something much greater than yourself? I know I have. There were times when I felt like I was being called to something much bigger than my own personal goals, a higher mission that connected me to the entire universe. That feeling is no accident. We are all part of a greater cosmic tapestry, and each of us plays a unique and vital role in the collective awakening of humanity. You are a part of this awakening, whether you realize it or not. It's not just about your individual growth or success. It's about the impact you're meant to have on the world around you. The more you step into your authentic power, the more you contribute to the collective shift that is happening right now. The truth is, each of us is a piece of the puzzle, and when we embrace our roles, when we rise to our full potential, we create waves of change that ripple out far beyond our own lives. The universe has a grand design, and your purpose is intricately woven into it. You are not here by accident. Your presence, your energy, your awakening are all part of the divine plan to elevate humanity to a higher level of consciousness. As you align with your truth, as you step into your purpose, you activate something powerful within the collective. It's like a spiritual domino effect. When one person awakens, they trigger the awakening in others. This is why your personal journey is so important. You are not just doing this for yourself. You are doing it for the entire collective. Your growth, your empowerment, your awakening is a spark that will ignite the flame in others. So don't hesitate, don't hold back. The world needs you to step fully into your role. Your energy, your light, your truth, they are the missing pieces that will help elevate the entire collective to the next level. Trust in your cosmic connection. You are a part of something much larger than you can imagine. The unfolding destiny. Embrace your cosmic coronation. For so long, I believed that success was something I had to work tirelessly to achieve, something that had to be earned through sweat and sacrifice. But what I came to realize is that true success, true fulfillment, comes when you embrace your destiny. Your cosmic coronation isn't something you have to fight for. It's something that has already been written into the stars. You were born for this. The universe has been preparing you for this moment your entire life. Your experiences, your struggles, your growth, they have all been shaping you for the magnificent role you are destined to play. And now, it's time to step into that role. It's time to claim your birthright. The crown you've been waiting for is not an external prize. It's the recognition of your true power, your authentic self, your divine purpose. It's time to embrace your cosmic coronation. When you do, everything in your life will begin to shift. The challenges you once faced will feel like stepping stones that led you to this moment. The doubts you once had will melt away, replaced by a deep sense of inner knowing and confidence. The life you've been waiting for is here, waiting for you to claim it. Don't wait for permission. Don't wait for a sign. Your moment of cosmic victory is now. Embrace it. Stand tall in your sovereignty and step into the destiny that has always been yours. The world is waiting for you to rise. Conclusion, the final step, your moment of cosmic victory. Here you are. You've journeyed through doubt, deception, resistance, and growth. You've awakened to the truth of who you are. You've stepped into your authenticity, embraced your power, and connected with the greater cosmic plan. Now it's time for the final step. Your moment of cosmic victory is upon you. It's not a distant dream. It's not a far-off goal. It's here now within your reach. The path you've walked, with all its twists and turns, has led you to this point. You've been prepared for this moment, every trial, every lesson, every victory along the way. This is the culmination of your journey, the moment when you fully step into your power, claim your birthright, and embrace the role you were always meant to play. You've already overcome the hardest part. Now, all that's left is to claim your victory and step into the life you were born to live. The universe has conspired in your favor. All the challenges you faced, all the lessons you learned, they've been the preparation for this moment. You are ready, you are equipped, you are worthy. This is your time to shine. Your victory isn't just personal, it's cosmic. It's part of the collective awakening. When you rise, the world rises with you. This is your moment, your cosmic victory. Step into it with all the confidence, power, and grace you've been cultivating along the way. The world is waiting for you to claim your crown.